Hello and welcome to week 3 of Unwind Upper Body Month. And this week we are doing Pilates. Now Pilates isn't just about abs. Today we are targeting the neck, the shoulders and the upper back, building the support your posture actually needs. Grab your mat, no equipment needed, and let's go. Right, let us start on our backs. Lying down on our backs with the feet on the mat hip distance apart. We're going to start with the Pilates breath. So make yourself comfortable. And let's have the thumbs to touch, the index fingers to touch, so they create this triangle, and place them on your pelvis. You can close your eyes as you do this breathing exercise or keep them open, completely up to you. Now together with me, can you inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Few more breaths like this. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Just give me 1 more. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Now you can slowly open the eyes just to watch me. We're going to add on this pelvic tilt movement called imprint in Pilates together with the breath. So as you inhale, I want you to lift the lower back off the mat. So you start noticing your index finger going down slightly this way. Okay? As you exhale through the mouth, can you pull that lower back into the mat? Again, inhale. Exhale. Place the hands under the pelvis and start noticing how that lower back moves with the breath. Exhale through the mouth. Just 2 more. Inhale. Lift the lower back off the mat. Exhale. Let's push that lower back into the mat. 1 more round. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now slowly bring both knees together. And you're going to bring both knees towards the side. You're going to lay on the side of our body. We're going to come into a chest opener. So interlace the hands. Place it behind the head or just behind the neck, whichever is more comfortable. As you lay down on the sides, can you bring the top elbow, which is your left elbow, to meet the right? Together with me, with the breath, take 1 inhale. Can you bring the left elbow or the top elbow out towards the ceiling? As you exhale, can you turn the head down? But keep your knees and your hips where they are. So you don't have to go too far left if you start to notice your pelvis shifting, okay? We want to get that chest opener and the twist. Then inhale, can you come back again? And back into the starting position. Okay, take your time, do it with control. Inhale. Elbow towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist, head towards the ceiling, left elbow down towards the mat if possible. Make sure again, check that your hips are not lifted up. Inhale, return all the way back. 3 more rounds. Now as you're doing this movement, try to focus the movement coming from your chest and not from your arms. You want that chest to move more than you want those arms to move, okay? The arms is just guiding you where the chest is supposed to go. 2 more rounds like that. Inhale. Exhale to open. Inhale to return. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let us switch sides. So let's turn towards the opposite side. So you see my butt. Alright, bring the knees together. Interlace the hands either behind the head or behind the neck. Remember, we're lying on the side, so you're lying to the side of the head. Alright, we're going to start with the elbows towards each other. Top elbow, which is the right elbow. With a breath, inhale. Slow controlled movement. As you exhale, twist. Now you twist and open up. Remember, see my elbow is not touching the floor. Perfectly fine. Inhale to come back. Exhale to stay. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the hips where they are. Don't move the hips. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more rounds like this. Inhale. Take your time. You start to notice you get a little bit more range of movement as you do this. Maybe the 3rd time, like now, or slightly later. Just give the body the time. Don't rush it. Last 2. One more, last one. You should feel the chest opening as you open up. Good. Now slowly release the right hand and slowly prop yourself up to a seated position. You can come to any cross-legged position, or you can follow me to sit in Caesar. Caesar is this way, both knees down if it's okay for your ankles. Okay. Otherwise, any seated position is perfectly fine. We're gonna come into a shell stretch in Pilates. Have the fingertips onto the floor, right beside your thighs. Okay. Depending, of course, how long your arms are. If you can go further from, go ahead. Now from here, we are going to work the spine. Shell stretch. We're going to stretch the spine with a breath. Inhale first. As you exhale, can you start to pull the lower belly in? So you start to round the lower back. Then you round the middle back. Then you round the shoulders. Your chin is towards the chest. You don't have to jam that chin towards the chest. But at this point, you should start to feel that stretch at the back of the neck. Maybe your shoulders. Maybe you need to round even more by engaging the abdominals to round the middle back and the lower back. Normal breath here. We'll stay here for 5. Keep rounding, reaching your hands forward to round even more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly come back up. We're going to come into our tabletop position. But before we do that, let's do this one. First, for the shoulders, I'm going to just face my back towards you so you can follow me. Still in your seated position first. Hands on the knees. We're going to do shoulders, elevation and depression. So watch my shoulder blades here. Okay, as you inhale, you want to lift your shoulders up towards the ears. Okay, you want to move the shoulder bones or shoulder blades up. As you exhale, you want to pull it back down. Now try to make it smooth, so not jerky, and don't dump it down. Don't drop the shoulders like that. Okay, join me. Inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades down with control. Sit up straight and tall. Again, inhale, lift. Shoulders to the ears, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, lower it down. Again, inhale. Elevating the shoulders. Exhale. Depressing the shoulders. One more, inhale. And exhale. Now let's add the arms. Arms by the side. Inhale, do the same. Arms all the way up. Shoulders towards the ears. Exhale. Gently bring it down with control. Shoulder blades down. Again, inhale. Shoulders towards the ears. Exhale. Shoulder blades down. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to do shoulder protraction and retraction. Same thing, hands on your knees. I'm still going to face you so you can see my shoulders. This is protract. You round the shoulders, you pull the lower belly in, almost like shell stretch, but maybe not without the neck so much. So you see my shoulders are rounding. I'm bringing my shoulder blades outwards. Okay, and then I'm going to inhale. I'm going to lift. I'm going to lift. I'm going to lift. I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades. I'm retracting the shoulder blades. Alright, join me. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pull the shoulder blades away. Pull the shoulder blades away. Round as much as you can. Round as much as you can. Pull the lower belly in. Good. Inhale. Lift up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Bring the shoulders back. Open up the shoulders. Open up the shoulders. Open up the shoulders. Good. Again. Inhale, exhale, round, round, shoulder blades away from each other, shoulder blades from each other, almost like a cat cow here, but only the shoulders are doing most of the work. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale. One more like that, exhale. Shoulder blades away, shoulder blades away, shoulder blades away. Inhale. So the arms will have to move to assist. This time, let's add the arms a little bit more. Okay, arms by the side. Exhale. Bring the shoulder blades away from each other. Good. Inhale. You can flip the palms. Bring the arms back. Squeeze. Exhale. Palms facing forward. Shoulder blades pulling away from each other. Inhale, flip. This time, shoulder blades squeeze into each other. Again, very mindfully we are doing these movements, so try not to do any jerking movements, but try to control your movements. Last one, exhale. Inhale. And slowly release. Come into tabletop position now. Have the hands under the shoulders, fingers spread wide apart. Pad out your feet if you need to, if you're sitting in Caesar, and place the knees below the hips. You can choose to tuck the toes if you're feeling a little bit wobbly and need more stability. Otherwise, join me for a bit more challenge if you like to, with flattened toes. Alright, we're going to do our shoulder dissociation. So from here, you're going to lift that body up, not rounding, still neutral spine, but try to zip this abdominals in, okay, so that you can hold everything stable and you only move your arms, okay. From here, shift the weight towards the left hand, slide the right hand up, pinky finger touch the floor. Inhale to bring it back in, lightly tap. Again, exhale, slide it out. Inhale to bring it in. Again, torso is not moving with control. Only the shoulder move out. Extend as far as you can go. Inhale to bring it in. Just 3 more. Exhale, extend. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, extend. 4. Inhale to bring it in. Last one like this. Exhale, extend. Inhale to bring it in. Good. Now, same hand, alright? Let's join me. This time, can you lift that shoulder? If you can, parallel towards the mat and tap it down. If you feel impingement in your shoulders, just lift as much as your body allows you to, okay? So these shoulders tissues can be very tight and it will take some time, okay, for it to start to release. Again, inhale, lift. I know your left arm must be burning as you're holding here. Pull that core in to help you, okay? 2 more, inhale. Exhale, tap it down. Just 1 more, we're almost done. Inhale. Tap it down. Can we end at the top? Let's do little pauses up and down. 1, 2, follow my count. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it there. Good, release the right hand down. Alright, let's do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, extend the left hand out. Inhale to bring it in. Again, everything is solid here. Do not move, yeah? Again, exhale, slide it out. Inhale to bring it in. So you don't have to dump too much weight so that this right arm has to hold so hard. Okay, you can lift the body up. Alright, exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale, slide. Inhale, back. Just 2 more. Exhale, slide it out as far as you can go. Inhale, bring it in. 1 more. Exhale, slide it out. Inhale, bring it in. This time, let's do that arm lift. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lift. Lower to tap. Inhale. Exhale, keep everything still, remember. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Shift your eye gaze slightly forward as well. Just 2 more. Lift and lower. 1 more. Lift and lower. Now, can we end it? Hold it up there. Little pauses. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lower down. Alright, the last one we're going to add on, we're going to extend the left leg out as well, okay? So left leg out, alternate arm, alternate leg. So right arm up. Okay, same thing. Try to keep everything zipped in. Imagine you're wearing a very tight pair of jeans and you're zipping everything in. Do not move your spine, okay, but hold it steady here. Together with me. Tuck the toes if you need to find a bit more stability. Okay, inhale, lift. Don't have to lift very high. Just find your balance and make sure your spine is not moving as well. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Whew. Exhale, tap. We're halfway there. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. So only your arms and your legs are moving here. 1 more. We're almost there. This time, can we lift it up and at the top, hold it there. Hold it there. Breathe for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the right hand down. Place the left knee down. Alright, 1 more side. Right leg up now. Left leg extend. Press in. So find that lift. Don't sink down. Find that lift so you don't feel so heavy in your right hand. Alright, with the breath, inhale, lift. Tuck the back toes if you need to, okay? I'm doing a more challenging variation for myself, so you do not have to follow me. Find your own stability. And lower. We're halfway there. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Almost there. Lift. And lower. Can we end at the top here? Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Find a focal point. Let's stay for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. This time, can we sit onto our heels? If your wrists are feeling a little funky, just shake it out. Shake it out. Good. Let's come into a plank or a half plank, your choice. We're just going to hold it for 6 counts. So a half plank, you bring your knees slightly further out. And you're going to shift the shoulders to stack above the wrist. Again, zip that core all the way in. Whole thing in, okay? You can hold it this way, or you can hold into your full plank, okay? Your choice. I'm choosing full plank. You can stay in half plank. We'll only stay for another 6. Round the shoulders. Look in between your hands. Just focus on your plank. Are you squeezing your belly in? Are you squeezing your glutes? Are you engaging your legs? We have 4 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. If you don't have your knees down, place your knees down. Now we're going to bend the elbows as we're going to slowly lower ourselves down towards the mat. So follow me. Shift your shoulders past the wrist. Bend the elbows in slowly. In a count of 6, lower down, 5, slowly, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Come down onto the belly. Good. This time, can we place our hands by the shoulders? So elbows and hands onto the mat, feet onto the mat. Feet can be of any distance apart, whatever is comfortable for you. Alright, you can place your forehead down first. Now we're going to glue the elbows and the hands into the mat, and we're also going to press the toes into the mat. Okay, the focus is in the upper back. Together with me, take a breath here, inhale. As you exhale, can you just lift the upper body up? All the weight is in the upper back. Try not to dump the weight into your lower back. Inhale to come down. Good, again, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Slow and steady. Do not jam into your neck. Make the upper back do the work. We only have 3 more. Let's go. Exhale, lift. Try not to press the hand into the mat to assist you. Okay? Consciously work the upper back muscles. Last 2. Lift. And lower. One more, last one. This time, let's add on. Let's lift the elbows and the hands off. Breathe. Take 1 inhale. As you exhale, lift everything up. Inhale to lower down. Exhale. And lower. Lift for 3. Press your feet down into the mat and lower. Lift for 4. And lower. Lift for 5. Squeeze the upper back muscles and lower. 1 more. And lower. Alright, we're going to add on. So just follow me with the breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. As you lift, can you extend the arms out? Ooh, bend the elbows and lower it down. Again, exhale, extend, bend, and lower. Remember, make sure you are pressing your hip bones down to the mat. Don't let any side of the hip bones lift up. Keep working the upper body. Bend and lower. We only have 2 more. Let's go. Lift. Extend. Bend. Release. Last one. Lift. Extend. Bend. Release. Good job. This time, I'm just going to scoot myself a bit lower. Okay, we're going to come into swimming. So this time your arms are going to extend out. Now, if you start to feel that pinchment in the shoulders, you can bring your arms slightly wider, okay? So work with your body, listen to your body, let it guide you. Alright, from here, we're just going to focus on our legs. So forehead down onto the mat, okay? Point the toes. Make sure there's to the mat, pressing them down. Now can you squeeze your glutes and lift both legs up and slowly lower it down. Again, squeeze and lift and lower down. Exhale, lift and lower down. Halfway there. 4 and lower. Just 2 more. Lift and lower. Keep squeezing your glutes to lift the legs up. 6 and lower. Can you give me another lift? Hold it there. This time, can you bring the legs together? Squeeze and open. Forehead still on the mat. Squeeze and open. I know we're almost halfway there. Stay with me. 4 and open. 5 and open. 6 and open. Good job. Bring the legs down. Okay, let's now focus on the upper back again. Can we bring our arms into T shape? Okay, let me just scoot around. I don't have enough space. Okay, your arms are in T shape to the side. Press the feet into the mat. Press your hips into the mat. Together with me, only upper body, okay? Inhale. Exhale, lift. And lower. Again, lift. Press the hip bones into the mat and lower. Lift for 3. And lower. 3 more. 4. And lower. 5. And lower. 6. Good. And lower. Good. This time we're going to add on. We're going to add on with our legs. Okay, so we're going to lift the legs up and lift the arms up. With the next breath, inhale. Exhale, lift. Woo. And lower. T arms. Lift. And lower. Halfway there. Lift. Squeeze everything at the back of the body and lower. 3 more. Squeeze. And lower. Lift. And lower. 1 more, lift and lower. Now we're gonna add on. Follow me. Let's lift up together. Bring the arms forward. Bring it up to the T shape and lower. We got this. We got this. All there. Let's go. Lift. Straight to the front. Out to the side and lower. Again. Lift. Arms forward to the side and lower. Lift. Arms forward to the side and lower. Last 2. I know you're burning. This is good for you. Forward to the side and lower. Last one. Lift. Forward to the side and down. Excellent. Can you bring your arms back towards the front? Again, remember, if your shoulders are feeling the impingement, bring your arms slightly wider. Last but not least, swimming. Alright, with a breath together with me. This time we change the breath a little bit. In the inhale, we're going to lift, alternate arm and legs. We're going to do right arm first and left leg lift, okay? So okay, inhale, can you lift the right arm and left leg up, including with your head, yeah? Exhale, lower. Opposite side. Inhale, lift, squeeze everything. And lower. Let's continue. Right arm, left leg lift. And lower. Let's switch. Lift. And lower. Keep going. Breathe the breath. Whew. Left arm, right leg. And lower. Lift. And lower. Switch. And lower. Last one. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. This time can we lift everything up and let's swim. Let's go this as fast as you can. Good. Last 5. Come on, let's go. 4. Don't give up. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Place the hands where your shoulders are and slowly come into a child pose to reset. Oh, this should feel so good. You can open the knees slightly wider. It feels so good here. Stay here, breathe. You can stay for a couple of long breaths, okay? Just for you to enjoy that release in the glutes and especially in the lower back. Stay here, breathe. We have another 6 more breaths. Take your time here. If you need a longer pause, please just feel free to pause the video. We have last 1 more breath. Good, let's come into a seated position. Okay, we're gonna do saw. So we're gonna have our feet in the V shape. Okay, it doesn't have to be very wide, so go as wide as you feel like you want to, okay? I'm just gonna scoot myself so that I won't hit the wall. Okay, we're gonna extend the arms out this way. So I'll face you so you can see. Legs out this way. This is my V shape. We're going to flex the foot. You're going to extend the arms out to the side. Now, with the breath, we're going to twist towards the right. Okay, inhale, can you twist towards the right so your arms are still extended out? As you exhale, can you lean forward, flex, so pull the lower belly in. Maybe your pinky finger touch the toe. Maybe it doesn't matter, okay? Inhale, come back to center. Good. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Twist. Exhale. Take one inhale. Back to center. Slowly, with control. We call this soar. You don't want to move too fast because you want to keep your body as stable as you can. Twist. Back to center. And you want to make these movements as smooth as you can. We only have 2 more rounds. Twist, maybe reach out a little bit further this time. Back to center. Reach out. Maybe pinky fingers touch the toes. One more. Twist. And back. Again, twist. And back. Good. Place the hands by the side. Release the leg. Shake it out. Alright, cross the leg. Let's come back into our tabletop position for the last part. We're going to work on our traps muscles. So we're going to work on our lower traps, which is around this area, and the middle traps, which is this area, okay? So it's really dependent on how you align your ends. So first, get your tabletop position. Hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. Again, your choice. You can tuck the toes for a bit more stability, okay? Or if you want a challenge like I want a challenge, you can flatten the toes. Alright, can you now extend your hand, your right hand towards the right corner of the mat, okay? Again, not dumping in the weight, otherwise your left arm is going to take all the burden, especially your left elbow. So find that lift, okay? Pull that core in. Now follow me with the right hand. You just lift it up to shoulder height and tap it down. If you start to feel impingement in your shoulders, then lift to a height where it works for you, okay? And tap it down. Keep going. Let's lift. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. And lower. Your eye gaze will look towards the front of the mat. Lift. And lower. Last 2. Lift. And lower. And I want you to start focusing at the back of the muscles, especially the lower traps muscles. Okay, rather than just using the strength on the arms. Now, can you hold it up there? Let's draw circles. 1, clockwise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change direction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Little pauses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Slowly release the right hand down. Let's switch sides. Left arm. So corner. Okay, not to the front, but to the corner of the left side. Again, set yourself up. Remember, shoulders above the wrist, so you can find that lift. Pull the core in. Inhale, lift. Lower the tap. Inhale, lift. Lower the tap. So as you're doing this movement, try to go as slow as you can. And try to bring the focus to that lower traps, which is like where the lower back is. Not too close towards the hips, so slightly to the side as well. And just focus there. See if you can bring that focus to that muscles so that you start to use that muscles. Alright, let's end at the top. Let's draw circles. Clockwise first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that little pauses. 1. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release the hands. Shake out your wrists if you need. We have one more set to go. This time mid traps. Okay, so the middle of the back. Just going to shift this way. This time you're going to bring the arms out towards the side. Okay, your thumbs is facing up. Pinky fingers onto the mat. Find that lift again. Same thing. Let's lift it up and tap it down. So instead of focusing on your shoulders, just bring the focus to the middle back. Okay, a lot of times when we do these movements, where we focus on what we think of will really assist the muscles or the right muscles to work, okay? One more here. And tap. Let's end at the top. Draw circles. Follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Pauses. Go. 1. We're almost there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Alright, let's do the left arm. I'm just gonna switch sides so I want to hit the wall. Okay, again, find that lift, extend the left hand out to the side, okay? Pinky fingers on the mat, thumbs facing up. Okay, let's go. Let's lift and tap. Look towards the front of the mat. Lift and tap. 3, tap. 4, tap. 5, tap. Again, focus on the middle back. That will help. Alright, let's end at the top. Draw circles clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, good job. Shake your arms out. That was really good. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Roll up your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're going to come into a reverse tabletop. So come down to a seated position. This is really the last finisher. Have your feet hip distance apart. Alright, your hands. If you fan, fingertips facing towards the front of the mat. Otherwise, for some of us, we like the fingertips facing towards the side. Okay, you decide what works best for you. And together with me, we are going to press the hands to the mat. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades like we did in the earlier exercises before. Okay, with that breath, take an inhale. As you exhale, can you lift the hips up and come into your reverse tabletop. Pull the lower belly in. Not like this, don't arch the belly, so pull the lower belly in. Alright, bring it back down. Tap it down lightly. Again, lift. And tap. Ooh, we're almost there. Halfway, lift, squeeze your glute. And tap. 3 more, lift. And lower. Last 2, lift. And lower. 1 more, we're almost there, very good. 1. I know your arms is dying. Alright, give me the last one up here. Can we hold here? Can we hold? Squeeze the glute, squeeze the glute. Stay, breathe. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Slowly come all the way down. Lie on the back. Oh, hug your knees to chest. Oh, slowly roll right and left. Massaging the spine. Keep the knees to chest if you can. Hold it there with the core. Release the hands. Can we rotate our wrists? Bring the thumbs in, fingers up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go for a supine twist. We're going to twist over towards the right. Knees together. Take the right hand. Let's bring both knees towards the right side. Let's turn your head towards the left. And let's close our eyes here and breathe. Take deep breaths. And slowly let's switch sides. Let's bring both knees over towards the left. Turning your head towards the right. It's not very important whether your knees touch the floor or the shoulders touch the floor, but you want to have that pulling sensation. So if you want to work into that twist and stretch, you can choose. I would suggest to bring the shoulder down towards the mat, touch the mat, and then let the legs follow through, taking its own time to lower down towards the floor. With time, the tissues will start to relax, will start to release tension, and your body will start to open up in ways that you could not have imagined. Just give it time. Good, then staying where you are, just turn your body and let's pop up into a seated position. Let's come into any comfortable seated position. We're going to do last cat cow for our body. Hands onto the knees. From here, take an inhale. Can you push your chest forward? Open up the chest. Open up the shoulders. Look up. Stretch your neck. Exhale, exhale. Can you round the spine? Bring the chin to chest. Round the back of the neck. Again, inhale. Open the shoulders. Stretch your neck. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral. Bring the arms up. Interlace the hands. Flick the palms towards the ceiling. Straighten the elbows. Reach all the way up as high as you can. Arms are completely engaged. Very strong arms. Maybe look up if your neck allows you to. We'll stay. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly release. Let's bring the palms together and bring them to the heart center. Gently bow the heads, thanking yourself for taking the effort to come onto your mat today. And slowly release your hands. And that's week 3 done. Feel that? That's your upper back actually being supported. Drop a comment if you've been following along. I love to hear how you're feeling throughout the whole series. And then we have the last one, which is week 4, which is the finale. So hit the subscribe button and I'll see you there. Do take care of yourself and see you next week. Goodbye.